In the dead of night, Ukraine launched a daring and strategic drone assault on Russia's Primorsk oil port, a crucial hub for Russia's war economy. Two massive tankers, Kusto and Kailun, stood poised to load millions of barrels of oil, an asset worth billions. But hidden within the shadows of Ukraine's intelligence network, a master plan was already unfolding. Armed with over 70 drones, Ukraine's forces set a course to cripple Russia's oil export capabilities, bypassing its most advanced defenses. In mere minutes, the port was reduced to a burning ruin. In the dead of night, on September the 12th, 2025, two massive tankers, the Kusto and Kailun, quietly awaited their load at the Primorsk oil port on the Baltic coast. These ships, part of Russia's shadow fleet, would soon be filled with millions of barrels of oil, the lifeblood of Russia's war machine. But deep beneath the surface, an unseen threat had already begun to take form. As these tankers sat idle, Ukraine's radar system, the Nebo-M long-range VHF radar, detected something unusual. Over 70 low-radar signature signals, each carrying deadly payloads, were detected heading toward Russian airspace. These signals extended over 1,000 kilometers, signaling the start of a meticulously planned assault. The payload, more than 3 tons of high explosives. Ukraine's intelligence network quickly realized the gravity of the situation. These signals were not mere random anomalies. They were the beginning of an unprecedented offensive. Russia, meanwhile, felt confident in its ability to defend against the attack. Their S-400 Triumph defense system, regarded as one of the most advanced in the world, was already locked and ready to intercept any incoming threats. This system, with its 92 N6E gravestone radar, had the capability to track and eliminate targets up to 400 kilometers away. But Ukraine had one key advantage: surprise. As the radar tracked the incoming swarm, Ukraine was executing a masterful deception. The 91 N6E Big Bird radar in the Leningrad Oblast, positioned to monitor the vast expanse of airspace, detected the incoming drone swarm. But it was already too late. This was no random attack. It was an elaborate ruse designed to deceive Russian defenses and pave the way for a precise, devastating blow. To divert Russian attention away from the actual target, Ukraine unleashed a barrage of decoy drones. The AQ-400 Scythe, a drone designed for mass production, was deployed to deceive Russian radar systems. Its plywood body, designed to minimize its radar signature, allowed Ukraine to launch hundreds of these decoys. The decoys spread across multiple regions, including St. Petersburg and Leningrad Oblast, drawing Russia's best defenses away from the real target, Primorsk. While the decoys occupied Russian air defenses, the real attack force, the UJ-26 Bober ER drones, began their journey. These drones, modified for long-range missions, were equipped with 40-kilo warheads and designed to travel over 1,000 kilometers with remarkable precision. Alongside them, the Banshee 7 electronic warfare drones jammed Russian radar systems, ensuring that the Bober drones could slip through the defenses undetected. This was more than a strike. It was a carefully crafted masterstroke of deception and precision. As the drones silently traversed Ukrainian terrain, they flew low to avoid detection by Russian radar systems. With terrain masking, using forests, riverbeds, and mountains to their advantage, the drones navigated at low altitudes, keeping out of range of the advanced Russian systems. But the path was not without risk. Several drones were lost due to technical failures or crashes along the way. However, Ukraine's plan was unfolding as anticipated. The decoy drones continued their path, drawing attention and drawing fire from Russian air defense systems. Meanwhile, the UJ-26 Bober ER drones maintained their stealth, each one tracking a different course, aimed at the heart of Russia's defenses. As they approached the Russian border, the real battle began. Russia's Pantsir S-1 systems, capable of tracking and destroying low-flying targets, began to lock onto the incoming drones. The 1RS-2-1E tracking radar of the Pantsir S-1 successfully picked up one of the drones, targeting it with devastating accuracy. But the Ukrainian operator of the Bober-ER drone remained calm. As the Pantsir locked onto the drone, a Banshee 7 electronic warfare drone deployed a jamming signal that disrupted the radar, breaking the lock and allowing the Bober drone to continue its path. In a chaotic back and forth, the Pantsir S-1 fired its two A-38 M30mm cannons, sending thousands of rounds into the sky. Yet, the Bober-ER drones continued to outmaneuver the Russian defenses. Despite being shot at by Russian firepower, the drones broke through and headed toward their target. As the drones approached Primorsk, they began their final descent. The Bober-ER drones had one objective: destroy the heart of the port. The first drone struck the pumping station, creating a catastrophic explosion that caused massive damage to the infrastructure. Seconds later, the second drone targeted the control center, causing it to go offline completely. With the port in disarray, the remaining drones made their move. The Kusto and Kailun, two vital tankers of Russia's Shadow Fleet, became the next targets. The drones carried out precision strikes, targeting critical components of the ships. One drone struck the Kusto, disabling its control systems, while another hit the Kailun, setting it on fire and starting a massive oil leak. The port, once a hub of economic activity, was now in flames. Despite Russia's claim of downing over 200 drones across the country, the reality on the ground was much different. Satellite images confirmed the devastating damage at Primorsk. The loss of 20% of Russia's oil exports, valued at $15 billion annually, struck at the heart of Russia's war economy. The port had been shut down, its vital infrastructure completely destroyed in a matter of minutes. This operation signals a new chapter in modern warfare. It's no longer just about the size of your military arsenal, but how effectively you use technology, intelligence, and strategic deception. Ukraine's clever use of drones, electronic warfare, and decoys outsmarted Russia's most sophisticated air defenses. This attack wasn't just a military strike, it was a demonstration of how intelligence-driven warfare could redefine the battlefield. The effectiveness of this operation is a wake-up call for the world. In this new age of warfare, the most formidable weapon is no longer a tank or a fighter jet. It's intelligence, precision, and the use of cutting-edge technology. Ukraine's victory shows that even the mightiest of defense systems can be overwhelmed by clever tactics and technology. As the dust settles, the repercussions of this strike will be felt for years. The strategic shift in how warfare is conducted is clear. It's no longer about the size of the force, but about how you wield it. Ukraine's victory is a testament to this new era of warfare, one where strategy, innovation, and intelligence can triumph over raw power.